again, wicketkeeper not wearing a helmet. It's, in this day and age, just cannot fathom why wicketkeeper would not wear a helmet. I think back to people like Mark Boucher, career ended.
Goes down the wicket, hits it over top. Very confident looking shot. A superb strike to give him those maximum.
As we mentioned, two options for Honourable Happy Joy for boundaries, which is sweep and also to go down the wicket and hit over mid-off. Mid-off's in the ring. It's the arm ball, picks it. Good commitment again. Doesn't try to overhit. Have a look. It's timing. One thing you'll say about Honourable Happy Joy, he never looks short for time. He almost has a lovely amount of time to stroke the ball. Very rarely overhits the ball.
Exposed his intentions a little too early and dropped the ball short, thus only allowing the single to come from the next delivery, but at least it's ticking over. Now they're starting to roll the scorecard.
Looks like he's going skiing. He's wearing a ski mask. Ashraful. There you are, fancy specs.
Uses the depth of the crease, a good running straight to the fielder. 4 overs done, 21 for 1. Width offered and immediately pouncing on that one. He's not going to let loose deliveries like that go unpunished. And a delightful shot from Shakib Al Hasan.
That's beautiful. Left-handers, we love it there. Rocks back, up on the tippy toes. Fantastic control. Have a look. Look at the footwork. Precise, minimal. Good hands through the ball. The kind of stroke that just gets you going, get your confidence up. Smashed it straight to the man. He'll be disappointed. He missed out there, Shakib, he knows it. Exactly where you want the ball as a left-hander. Yeah, he's thinking, I should have hit it over. Islam into the attack. Bashundara end.
Top of that one, what a cracking shot once again. Look at the height, he just jumped up and blasted it away through point.
Now look at all, you've got to get the line of length right. 3 long hops in a row. Too short, a little bit of width, not that much width. Shakib almost manufactures the width. Almost a tennis backhand, 2 feet off the ground. Rafael Nadal.
Well, he's got his eye in. Now, goes big time again. Now, where is that heading? Gone. Oh, dear. Just getting carried away once again. Couple of boundaries and he went for the big swing. Oh, holding out.
Well, carbon copy of Tuesday. I cannot believe it. He gets his eye in, as he did on Tuesday. Tuesday hits a lovely cover drive, then gets caught deep square. 2 beautiful square cuts for 4, then holds out. Not a problem. Well done. Excellent. This is a big, big wicket. Well, we'll have a look at both of these, I think. Tuesday and today. This is a carbon copy. Cannot believe a man of his experience has fallen for the oldest trick in the book. Short ball, man at deep square. Forward Razor's not going to drop that, yes. Look at that for a wicket. Fantastic. Shakib's going to go for 12. 29 for 2.
Just close to the face. Soft enough. go through for a couple of runs. Well, you've been working very hard since morning. You've been doing a lot of things. You deserve a cup of tea. Kazi and Kazi tea. Very refreshing.
I've been working very hard tonight. I've enjoyed this. Absolutely fantastic. I love a cup, we know that. I love a cup of tea. Even far away from home, I just love a nice cup of tea.
And we've got all our names in the cups too. That's very interesting. Custom made. Thank them for that. That completes over number 5. There's the continuation of commentary in Bangla, the next 5 overs. It's 31 for 2.
It's up and above, but long off a fielder রয়েছেন, একটি রানের বেশি পাবেন না। ইন্টেন্ট শো করছেন কিন্তু রাইট অ্যাওয়ে।
আনামুল মুগ্ধর ওভারে পরপর যদি 4 মারার পর আবার একটি শর্ট বল। সাকিব লাস্ট ম্যাচেও ফুল শট খেলে আউট হয়েছিলেন, এই ম্যাচেও ফুল শট খেললেন। ফুল শটটা আসলে আপনি যখন খুব বেশি ভালো ফর্মে থাকবেন না বা অনেক দূরে খেলার থেকে দূরে থাকবেন, কানেক্ট করা একটু ডিফিকাল্ট হয়ে যায় এবং সেই জিনিসটি কিন্তু পরপর দুটি ম্যাচে আমরা সাকিবকে একই শট খেলে আউট হতে দেখলাম।
আরও ইম্পর্টেন্ট ছিল ঠিক এই ওভারেই 2টি বাউন্ডারিও কিন্তু হাঁকিয়েছিলেন তিনি। সানি রাইট অন দ্য মানি, ঠিক জায়গায় বল করতে পারেন, এক্সপিরিয়েন্স ক্যাম্পেইনার।
আমরা সাকিবের শট নিয়ে কথা বলছিলাম, একই লেন্থের দুটি বল, দুটি শর্ট বল ছিল, কিন্তু আগের বলগুলো কাটটা ব্যাটসম্যানের জন্য একটু সহজ, বাট ফুল শট টাইম করা একটু ডিফিকাল্ট।
টসড আপ, লং অফে ঠেলে দিয়ে একটি রান। যেমনটি বলছিলেন, কিছুটা কি রাস্টিনেস, এক বছর পর আসছেন ক্রিকেট খেলতে, তো এটাও কি কাজ করছে?
এটা স্বাভাবিক। আগের দিনে যদি দেখি শর্ট বল ছিল, বল মারার মতো ছিল, কিন্তু যেহেতু অনেকদিন ধরে খেলা দেখছিলেন না, টাইম করতে পারেন।
রাইট, যেমনটি বলছিলেন টাইম করতে পারেনি, কিছুটা মনে হচ্ছে যে বলের উপর যাওয়ার ক্ষেত্রেও মনে হয় একটু দূর থেকে শর্ট খেলা, যে ডিস্টেন্সটা বেশি, যেখানে দূরত্ব থেকে কিন্তু হাইটটা বেশি হয়ে গিয়েছিল।
যেটি হয় আসলে, যেটা বললাম যে কাট খেলাটা টাইমিং এর শট, কিন্তু ফুল খেলার প্লেসমেন্ট এবং পাওয়ার লাগে, ওই ক্ষেত্রে ওর মিস্টেকটা হয়ে গিয়েছে।
এবং দুদিনই কিন্তু দুজন ইয়াং ফাস্ট বোলার এত বড় একটি উইকেট পেয়ে আমরা দেখছিলাম মুগ্ধকে এক্সট্যাটিক। ওয়াই নট সাকিব আল হাসানের উইকেট। শট ভেরি ওয়েল প্লেড। আনামুল হক বিজ অফ স্টাম্পের বাইরে যা পাচ্ছেন তিনি কিন্তু তার ব্যাট ছুড়ে দিচ্ছেন, এবং এবারও কিন্তু 4টি রান। এই সাথে ওভারের সমাপ্তি 2 উইকেটে 6 ওভার শেষ।
এবং
লেগ ছিল সফট রানে খেলে একটি রান নিতে চেয়েছিলেন, তবে বিজয় কিন্তু রানে সাড়া দিলেন না। তবে কোনো দুর্ঘটনা ঘটেনি। যেমনটি বলছিলেন যে এখান থেকে ইনিংসটা বিল্ড করাটা খুবই জরুরি হবে।
হ্যাঁ, যদি এখন এরা 5-6 ওভার খেলে এবং একটা পার্টনারশিপ করে, তখন দেখা যাবে 12-13 ওভারের আগের ওভারে আমরা বাউন্ডারিটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি। আনামুল হক বিজয় প্রিমেডিটেট করে ডাউন দ্য উইকেটে এসেছিলেন, কিন্তু বল যখন দেখলেন শর্ট, উনি বলটা মিস করলেন না, ভালো মতো দেখেছিলেন এবং সুন্দর করে প্লেসমেন্ট করে দিলেন, যে বাউন্ডারিটা পাবেন এবং ওয়েলকাম বাউন্ডারি।
খুবই বিজি ক্রিকেটার আনামুল হক, অফ স্টাম্পের বাইরে যেটাই পান সেটার উপর কিন্তু ব্যাট থ্রো করেন, এবং খুব ভালো হ্যান্ড আই কোঅর্ডিনেশন। কিছুটা প্রবণতাও থাকে অফ স্টাম্পের বাইরের বল দূর থেকে খেলার, কিছুটা ফিল্ডিংয়ে পরিবর্তন দেখা যাচ্ছে। মাহমুদুল্লাহ ইজ অল সেট। উপরে বল করছেন, যেমনটি বলছিলাম পিচে আজকে কিছুটা কিন্তু গ্রাস দেখা যাচ্ছে এবং বল ব্যাটে আসছে, গুড বাউন্স। আমরা ইমরুল কায়েসের উইকেটে যদি দেখি, টপ এজ ছিল, খুব আর্লি শটে চলে গিয়েছিলেন এবং ডিসমিসাল, এবং পরবর্তীতে আনামুল হক বিজয় যেমনটি বলছিলাম শট পেলেই কিন্তু বলের উপর গিয়ে চলে যাচ্ছেন। দ্যাট ওয়াজ এ ডিলাইটফুল শট। ফ্লোর ছিল, দেখে শুনে সফট হ্যান্ডে লং অন অঞ্চলে ঠেলে দিয়ে একটি রান মাহমুদুল্লাহ রিয়াদ।
সাকিবের উইকেটে দেখতে পেলাম ফুল শট টপেজ এবং ফরহাদ রেজা খুব সহজেই ক্যাচটা লুফে নিলেন।
কিছুটা কিছুটা সময় লাগবে যা বোঝা যাচ্ছে। গত ম্যাচে গ্রুপে আসতে মনে হচ্ছিল সাকিবকে কিছুটা সময় নিচ্ছেন, আজকেও কিন্তু দুটো বাউন্ডারি হাঁকিয়েছিলেন। আর একটু সময় যদি উইকেটে স্পেন্ড করতে পারেন মনে হয় সেই আগে গ্রুপে ফিরে আসতে তার খুব বেশি বাধা হবে না। onto the pads, flicked away, তবে 2টি রানের জন্য ভাগছেন, 2টি রান কমপ্লিট করতে পারবেন। গুড রানিং বিটুইন দ্য উইকেট, শেডিং ডাউন দ্য লেগ সাইড শাহিন হাফিজ।
বিজয়কে উইকেটে টিকে থাকতে হবে। ব্যাটসম্যানদের মধ্যে তাকে মনে হচ্ছে একটু ভালো ফর্মে আছেন, ভালো টাচে আছেন। উনি এখন পর্যন্ত 30 রান করে অপরাজিত আছেন। উনি এই ইনিংসটাকে যদি একটু বড় করতে পারেন তাহলে তার দলের জন্য ভালো এবং ব্যক্তিগতভাবে তার জন্য তো ভালো হবেই।
টাচ কিছুটা মিসকমিউনিকেশন ছিল, তবে ইন দি এন্ড 1টি রান পেয়ে যাবেন আনামুল হক বিজয়। যেমনটি বলছিলেন তার উইকেটে থাকাটা খুবই জরুরি। মাহমুদুল্লাহ রিয়াদও কিন্তু এক্সপিরিয়েন্স ক্যাম্পেইনার।
গত ম্যাচে মাহমুদুল্লাহ রিয়াদ সুন্দর শুরু করেছিলেন, বাট ইনিংসটাকে বড় করতে পারেননি। তবে আমরা সবসময় দেখেছি রিয়াদ মাথা ঠান্ডা করে খেলেন এবং বড় খেলার চেষ্টা করেন। 7ম ওভার শেষে 41 2 উইকেটের বিনিময়।
স্কোয়ার লেগে খেলে দিয়ে 1টি রান এবং ইন্টেন্টটা বোঝা যাচ্ছে কিন্তু গুরুত্বপূর্ণ স্টেজ কিন্তু এটা টি20 ম্যাচে।
টি20 ম্যাচের সবচেয়ে গুরুত্বপূর্ণ স্টেজ এই 7 থেকে 14 ওভার। এখানেই কিন্তু খেলা কোন দিকে যাচ্ছে বোঝা যায়। এই জায়গাটা যদি কোনো টিম বেশি উইকেট হারায় তাহলে তারা ইনিংসটাকে বড় করতে পারে না। ওয়েরেস এখানে যদি একটা ভালো পার্টনারশিপ হয়ে যায় তখন
দিনে 10টাও বেচা হয়।
এবার কিন্তু স্কুপ করে দিয়েছেন, তবে বলের পিছনে বেশি পেস না থাকায় বেশি দূর যাবে না, তবে 2টি রান কিন্তু কমফোর্টেবলি নিতে পারবেন। এক্ষেত্রে মাহমুদুল্লাহ রিয়াদ জানতেন ফিল্ডার কোথায় রয়েছে এবং ঠিক সেই অনুযায়ী শটটি খেলেছেন।
আমরা এই ধরনের শট আরও বেশি দেখব। মাহমুদুল্লাহ রিয়াদ যখন উইকেটে আসেন বড় শট খেলার আগে কিন্তু উনি 1 2 3 রানের ওগুলো করেন এবং এই ধরনের বুদ্ধিদীপ্ত শট আমরা আরও বেশি দেখব। আমরা আশা করি উনি এই ইনিংসটাকে বড় করতে পারবেন এবং টিমকে একটি ভালো জায়গায় নিয়ে যেতে পারবেন।
এবারও টস আপ ছিল, তবে কাভার অঞ্চলে ফিল্ডারের কাছে ঠেলে দিন। ব্যাটসম্যানকে ইনভাইট করছেন শট খেলার জন্য, সামনে আসার জন্য।
হ্যালো,
ক্যাপ্টেন্সি দেখেছিলাম ডিফেন্স কাপে, আপনার কি মনে হলো? আমার কাছে মনে হয় খুব এক্সাইটিং একজন ইয়াং লিডার হওয়ার পথে তিনি রয়েছেন, অনেক কিছু শেখারও আছে তার নিশ্চয়ই।
যেহেতু আন্ডার-19 ন্যাশনাল ভাইস ক্যাপ্টেন ছিলেন তার মধ্যে বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট বোর্ড অবশ্যই সম্ভাবনা দেখেন এবং আস্তে আস্তে উনি সেই প্রতিভাটা বিকাশ করার চেষ্টা করছেন।
এবারে কিছুটা টেনে দিয়েছিলেন, অন সাইডে ঠেলে দিয়ে প্রথম রানটা দ্রুততার সাথে নিলেন এবং দ্বিতীয় রানও নিয়ে নিচ্ছেন। ডিরেক্ট হিট, রান আউট হওয়ার সম্ভাবনা। আই থিংক হি স্টপ। That's a very good piece of fielding. Direct hit always gives you something.
Mahadi, you cannot keep him out of the game.
রান নেওয়ার জন্য প্রথম রানটি কিন্তু দ্রুততার সাথে নিয়েছিলেন, তবে কিছুটা হেজিটেশন মনে হয়েছিল আমার। তবে ডিরেক্ট হিট অলওয়েজ গিভ ইউ আ চান্স, একটি সম্ভাবনা থাকে এবং বডি ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ দেখে আমার যা মনে হয়েছিল আনামুল বিজয়ের।
অনেক বাইরে বিজয়ের মধ্যে হেজিটেশন ছিল না, কিন্তু আমি বিশ্বাস করি এখানে দ্বিতীয় রান ছিল না। ফিল্ডারের সামনে বল রেখে 2টি রান নেওয়ার চেষ্টা, এটা আসলে অনেক বড় রিস্ক নিলে এবং এই রিস্কটা কিন্তু ওনাকে পে অফ করলো না। মাহাদি ব্যাটিংয়ে ভালো করছেন, বোলিংয়ে ভালো করছেন এবং ফিল্ডিংয়ে এক হাতে পিক করে ডাইরেক্ট হিট, ডিপ মিড উইকেট অঞ্চল থেকে স্টাম্পে হিট করা, আউটস্ট্যান্ডিং পিস অফ ক্রিকেট।
ওয়ান্ডারফুল ক্রিকেটার, ভালো ব্যাটিং করেন, ভালো বোলিং করেন। এরই সাথে আনামুল হক বিজয়ের একটি প্রমিসিং ইনিংস, 24 বলে 26 রান করে ফিরে যাচ্ছেন 46 for 3 জেমকন খুলনা।
সুকুন ভাই তোমার ফোনে এমনভাবে চেক করে দেওয়া গান আমার বউ না, তার ফোনে কেমন চেক করে দিবে।
মুকিদুল ইসলাম মুগ্ধ আমাকে মুগ্ধ করেছিলেন বিসিবি প্রেসিডেন্টস কাপে তার পেস দিয়ে। এই টুর্নামেন্টেও কিন্তু আজকে ম্যাচ খেলে এবং সাকিব আল হাসানের উইকেটটি নিতে সক্ষম হয়েছে। টেলস মাস্ট বি আউট।
আগের ওভারে এই এন্ড থেকে ফরাদেজা বোলিংয়ে ছিলেন, এই মুহূর্তে করছে মুগ্ধ। তো ক্যাপ্টেন কিন্তু চিন্তা করছে কিভাবে আমরা
আউটসাইড এজ, মুগ্ধ আবারও মুগ্ধ করলেন। অফ স্টাম্পের বাইরে ছিল, ঠিক আউটসাইড এজ। উইকেট কিপার ডিড আ গুড জব, খুব ভালো ক্যাচ নিলেন।
অফ স্টাম্পের বাইরে ছিল, বেশ পেস ছিল বলের পিছনে। জহুরুল এসে একটি এক্সপেন্সিভ কাট শট খেলতে গেলেন, উইকেটে পেসটা না বোঝার আগে 2-4টা বল না খেলে একটা বড় স্ট্রোক যে খেলার যে প্রবণতা, সেটাই কিন্তু তার কাল। 1 রান করে ফিরে যাচ্ছেন জেমকন খুলনা 47 রানে 4।
রাইট, মিনিস্টার গ্রুপ রাজশাহী। যেমনটি বলছিলাম, মিনিস্টার গ্রুপ রাজশাহী অলরেডি অন টপ বলতে হবে জেমকন খুলনার। এবং হিরো অফ দ্য লাস্ট গেম আরিফুল হক নিড আ জব, হ্যাড আ জব ইন হিজ হ্যান্ড। গত ম্যাচে যে শট খেলেছেন, যে পারফরমেন্স করেছেন, সিচুয়েশন আজকে টোটালি ডিফারেন্ট। আজকে কিন্তু ইনিংসটাকে লম্বা করার দায়িত্ব তার উপর থাকবে।
আজকে আরিফকে অবশ্যই একটি ডিফারেন্ট ইনিংস খেলতে হবে। লাস্ট ম্যাচে তার লাস্ট ওভারে 21 রান নেওয়ার দরকার ছিল, কিন্তু এখন তার রিবিল্ড করতে হবে।
রাইট ডাউন দ্য লেগ সাইড, শুধু ব্যাটটা পাতা দরকার ছিল, ঠিক সেটি করেছেন আরিফুল হক। ইজি পিকিং নতুন ব্যাটসম্যানের জন্য, নট আ গুড বল। 4টি রান পেয়ে যাবেন আরিফুল হক।
আগের বলটা ছিল শর্ট এন্ড ওয়াইড, নতুন ব্যাটসম্যানকে উনি ইয়র্কার বল করলেন, বাট একটু লেগ সাইডে ড্রিফট করে চলে যাচ্ছিল। আরিফ হ্যাড টু পুট দ্য ব্যাট অন দ্য বল, এবং সেটাই করলেন। স্টে করে খেলে দিলেন, গ্লান্স খেলে দিলেন এবং 4 হয়ে গেল। নতুন ব্যাটসম্যানের জন্য এই ধরনের স্ট্রোক বা এই ধরনের বাউন্ডারি অবশ্যই অনেক কন্টিনিউস দিবে।
আরিফুলের জন্য একটি স্লিপ রয়েছে এবং মাচ বেটার লাইন এইবার মুগ্ধর কাছ থেকে। নতুন ব্যাটসম্যানকে যত বেশি সম্ভব খেলানো যায় সেটি খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট হবে, এবং কিছুটা হলেও কিন্তু প্রেশারে রয়েছেন। যেমনটি আগের উইকেটটার কথা আমরা বলছিলাম, জহুরুল ইসলাম অফ স্টাম্পের বাইরে, নো ফুট মুভমেন্ট, ব্যাট পেতে দিয়েছেন এবং ওয়েন্ট ফর আ হার্ড শট। নাফিস,
বলটি নর্মালের চেয়ে 2 থেকে 3 ইঞ্চি বেশি বাউন্স ছিল।
আগেন অফ স্টাম্পের বাইরে, আরিফুল হক এবার গিয়েছিলেন স্কোয়ার কাটের জন্য, তবে ব্যাটে বলে কানেক্ট হয়নি। কিছুটা অফ স্টাম্পের বেশি বাইরে করে ফেলছেন এই বলটা, কি মনে হলো? সুইং হচ্ছে, কিছুটা বল বেরিয়ে যাচ্ছে রাইট হ্যান্ডের কাছ থেকে।
মুগ্ধ চেষ্টা করেন হার্ড লেন্থে বোলিং করতে, কিছুটা 3/4 লেন্থে, এবং বলে বাউন্স কিন্তু বেশ থাকে, এবং ওই লেন্থেই উনি করার চেষ্টা করছেন।
দ্যাটস বেটার, মাচ বেটার। ব্যাটসম্যানকে বাধ্য করছেন শট খেলার জন্য এবং খুব টাইট একটি লাইনের লেংথ মেনটেন করছেন। এরই সাথে আরও একটি ওভারের সমাপ্তি। 9 ওভার শেষে 51-4 উইকেটে জেমকন খুলনা। খুলনা ইন ডিপ ডিপ ট্রাবল। জয় নাফিস।
আরাফাত সানি ওয়েল ফ্লাইটের ডেলিভারি ছিল, বলটি একটু গ্রিপ করে জাস্ট আধা ইঞ্চি টার্ন করেছে এবং মাহমুদুল্লাহ রিয়াদের ব্যাটটা আগেই ঘুরে গিয়েছিল। ফলাফল যা হলো, টপে ছিল আরাফাত সানি, খুব সহজেই ক্যাচটা লুফে নিলেন।
Captain departs on the 7. Jemcon Khulna struggling on 51 for 5. Right on the money. Good bowling from this experienced captain.
আমরা এই আলাপটা করছিলাম, আরাফাত সানি কুশনিং পজিশনে আছেন, উনি এক্সপেরিমেন্ট করতে চাচ্ছিলেন এবং তিনি করলেনও সেটাই।
Shot. One bounce over the fence for 4. নতুন ব্যাটসম্যান, ইয়াং ব্যাটসম্যান এসে একটি দুর্দান্ত শট খেললেন, কনফিডেন্সটা অনেক বেশি গেইন করবে।
খুবই সাহসী শট আমি বলবো, পায়ের উপর ছিল, একটু ফ্লাইটেড ছিল। শামীম একেবারে সুন্দর করে টাইম করলেন মিড উইকেটের মাথার উপর দিয়ে, 1 বাউন্স 4 রানস। এই ধরনের শটগুলো তাদের প্রয়োজন হবে, রানও করতে হবে, আবার উইকেটে থাকতে হবে, পার্টনারশিপ হবে। খুবই কঠিন একটা সিচুয়েশন জেমকন খুলনার জন্য, তবে এই দুই ব্যাটসম্যানকে কিন্তু সেই দায়িত্বটি নিতে হবে।
সিঙ্গেল টু এন্ড দি ওভার। 10 ওভার শেষে জেমকন খুলনা 56 5 উইকেটে।
46, the partnership between Shamim and Ariful. And just by looking at what has happened so far in this game, I reckon this surface is pretty good for seamers. It's got bounce, it's got pace. And what surprised me when Jemkon Fuller decided to replace a seamer, Hassan, with the right-arm leg spinner. Have a look at the surface. It has got this green tinge right at the top, suggesting that yes, there will be something in for the seamers. And that's the reason why I feel that getting a spinner in place of a seamer, he might prove me wrong later on, but I still would have gone on with an extra seamer. Arful was absolutely magnificent. He played a different role altogether. Before the last over was bowled, who would have thought that Jemkon Khulna would go on to win the last match? He smashed 4 sixes, needed 21, refused a single, but he needs to bat through now. He needs to make sure that this pair put on a bit of a partnership and do a little bit of recovery work. That is very crucial for Jemkon Khulna. Down the wicket he comes, he's got away with that. Say hello to my good friend. Eddie Wainsford, how are you doing, sir?
Hello, Atta. Hello, everybody. Yeah, he loves to use his feet. So unfortunately, that occasion for Adreza, he's not happy with that, but got to be patient. 59 for 5, they've done a lot right, and you've spoken about the pitch. I was out there, I was very surprised the toss when Mahmudullah decided to bat first. It looked a very fresh surface, grass on it, probably you want to make use of it, and then you also talk about the change. Good piece of fielding. The noose is tightening.
Sensibly. That's a very good shot. Ambition, most of the time that he's played, tried to play big shots, he's gone in the air. So far he's been lucky. It's important for him to understand that yes, if the ball is there, it's fine. I mean, I have no issues with that. But if the ball is not there and if you don't reach the pitch of the delivery, then you're in trouble. You don't want to get out at this stage of the game.
For 78, halfway through the 13th, and they ended up getting that 155, but that was because, oh look at that, that's fantastic to see. Bashundara masks, everybody staying safe. the ones that really carried it. And then afforded Arafil that opportunity to get those runs off the final over. So it's not totally out of the question that they won't get to 155. It's just the decision making right now is so important. The attributes to their batting are totally different here. It's not a run chase, it's a run setting endeavor.
Yeah, they got in together in that last match that you're talking about when they were 78 for 5 in the 13th over. So they batted for some time. Again Upish, again a couple of bounces to the fielder in the deep, no worries there. And instead of just looking to play big shots, I think it's also important for both these batsmen to look to create some gap, try to pick at the gap. Have a look at this. Superman. 21 required, a couple of sixes to start with. Then he refuses a single. Why not? Bang, bang. Out she goes there one more time. And the winning moment. Terrific. Absolutely fantastic to see someone like Ariful taking up the challenge and delivering the goods with the bat.
Yeah, but what do we know about the surface? It's a brand new one. So it's only an assumption. It's also going on what we're seeing. What will be a winning total? What is a defendable total? But in your mind, you always think on a surface that's offered this much, 140, 150.
I was just coming on to that score to where they'll feel comfortable at the end of the 20th over. You're spot on. And the board there needs to decide that, yes, when is the time to take on the bowlers? I reckon another couple of overs. Just watch it carefully. Well, you can certainly connect virtually. The Ace virtual fan zone, get connected and watch your favorite players at the Bangabandhu t20 being held at the Sher Bangla Mirpur Stadium. And you spoke about the way they batted in the last match, but this is a new match, new game. Oh, shot. That is a cracker. That is a beautiful shot. Connects well and goes the distance.
Fearless, on the move. Even he likes it, trying to practice it. What a shot that is. This is what I'm talking about. He's actually charged the bowler. Hit him in front of square. Dismissive. That's what gets momentum on your side. That's what puts fear into the bowler and gets the opposition captain thinking.
He was not taking a back foot. That is gone to the boundary one more time. It didn't connect it that well. Good enough, because that's the reason why I've said before. If you pick up the gaps, you will pick up the boundaries. 6 and a 4.
This time through the offside, slower delivery, picks it up, holds his shape, decides where he wants to hit it, and picks up 4. Ungainly position though. But the adjustment is what was really important.
Good batting, really good batting. I like the look of all the under 19 players that are participating in this tournament. They had this seriously big spark in the middle. Yes, there are players who have represented the Bangladesh cricket team in all formats, but have a closer look at the under 19 players. Created history when they went on to win the ICC under 19 Cricket World Cup. Have a look at that shot. Oh, they've got this no fear attitude, and they're willing to take anybody and everybody on. It's a good over for Khulna. 13 in that over, 76 for 5. Shanta will be hoping that he can deliver one more time in his last over. Can he break this partnership? Can he get one of the wickets here? It will create enormous pressure. Why? Missed out.
He's quite deceptive with his pace. He's a batsmen, you've got to be so watchful. That occasion, as you said, missed out because it was a quicker ball, it was wide. And that backward point is very fine. And that time slower through the air, and there's purchase. There's everything on the surface for the bowlers.
Spot on one more time, my friend. Have a look at this. Bit of a grip, bit of a bounce, bit of a turn. There you go. There you go. So there is something for the spinners also. So you don't, after watching what the ball done, you really don't want to target a big total here. I reckon you've got to understand and assess the situation and realize what is good enough. What is a challenging total? You talked about 140, if they can reach 150, fair enough. But if you're targeting a 170, 180, then you're looking to play big shot, then you're where you might lose too many wickets. This is so crucial for Khulna to realize that.
Well adjusted. I think if he continued with the shot there, he would have been in trouble, but just picked it up off the surface and said, well, it's not quite there. Again, it's almost a round arm delivery. Very well bowled. I think the key here for Khulna is Arafat, because he can catch up big time in 2-3 overs. So he's had to adjust his game because of the loss of wickets in the first game and in this one. That's the field. And up in the circle through the offside. So looking to ask the batsman to go through the leg side, which looks like the longer part of the boundary today. Oh dear, mind games. That one went wrong. Very wide. Thinking bowler, isn't he? Always thinking about each and every delivery. Look at that for an over. Played the slog sweep through the deep, and he hits it a long way. He finishes off the over in style. 9 off it. It is 85 for 5.
From the Bushandara.
This is always an interesting one for me. He's getting his first over leading up to the business end of an innings when the tempo of the innings for the batting side seems to want to start going up. Yeah, that wide cost him. Tossed it up. Arafat said, thank you very much. Gosh, he hits it clean.
It's the length. And he picks it up very, very early. And that is a strong area, mind you. Those 4 sixes that he hit in the previous game all went into that direction between mid-wicket and long on. Oh, he's loving it there. He's got to shoulder the responsibility one more time. This bowler being introduced. Good running, really good running. Not a great piece of fielding though.
The intent has gone up, definitely. Partnership now 36 off 31. For a while, in the first 10 overs, that run rate was between 5 and 6. Now it's gone over 6 consistently. Look at this for running intent. I'm not going to pick up a boundary, but I'm going to put pressure on the field. Oh, a little bit nearly. Ooh. Nearly a collision, but he's made his ground comfortably. So we focused on Khulna, but Rajshahi also need to be aware that the tempo in Khulna has changed. There's momentum that they're gathering. You need to get a wicket here. You need to break this partnership because they're dangerous, and I think that guy there is the one you probably want to target. You don't want him in there in the last 2 overs.
So far so good, that's what you would be thinking, but what you just mentioned about breaking this partnership would be also hovering right on his mind. Who's the bowler? Where can we break? How can we break this partnership? How can we create a bit of a pressure, because runs are coming thick and fast. The last couple of overs, they picked up boundaries. had an opportunity but didn't time it. Have you been sanitizing yourself with the hands and oh, you've got the mask also. This is
I'm doing the most, and you should be doing the most at home with organic hair. Look at this, beautiful, in your pocket, handbag, anywhere. Help me out.
All had to do is just hit it just away from the fielder. Could have been a couple of more runs. But the idea for me, Imon was pretty good in the last delivery because he was attempting to bowl the Yorker. Just got a little bit wide and was turned out to be low full toss. Now this is turning out to be good over. That's how you create pressure. Not deliveries, not conceding a boundary. Important, very important that he bowls a good delivery here. That's well bowled, that's well bowled, really well bowled. Put downs, excellent.
There he goes again. It's high, it's up in the air, and it's sailing over. Well, he seemed to be a little awkward when he played the shot, but as you said, he's committed, even in the previous shot. Once he gets committed, it goes through with the shot and gets the results.
Yeah, and it's only 66 yards that side. When you stand in the middle, you look at that way, it just looks like there's a chip. It's only a chip. So you don't have to necessarily get it out of the screws, get it out of the middle to get a maximum. It was clever batting as well. He's attacking that short boundary. He's using energy as well. Gets energy into the stroke, committing down the wicket. Very, very good.
Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff from Shamim Hussain. 100's come up. These little milestones will just energize the players. The boldness, the youngsters being very, very forthright with their thought process and their shot making. There he goes again. This time he had to reach for it. Just stuck a little in the crease. He knows that. Hussain on 35 of just 23 balls. Rather, you have to do something out of the ordinary. Well, he's trying a whitish Yorker. Good ball to bowl. He's going to get a dot ball that goes a long way towards your post.
It's decent execution, and what he's trying to do there, Evidence, he's trying to take the leg side out. I did mention the leg side being a shorter side for the left-hander on strike, so he's just trying to take that leg side out of the game. He's already been flipped for 1-6, so just trying to bowl that wide Yorker.
That's gone. He really worked it out very, very well. Intelligent bowling. Knew that Shamim Hussain was going to try and give him the charge. Just a little short bounce. Did it. And was a good take behind.
Yeah, it's very clever. Really clever. Slow ball. Little extra bounce. It's good. Good execution. Simple catch from Noor. This is what we like to see. A la Sheldon Cottrell. Shamim Hussein's got to go. Enterprise innings. He made 35. 100 for 6, and with that,
lost the important wicket of Shamim Hussain. Built up a wonderful partnership of 49 runs. But this man, bowler, sought out a very nice manner, the way he set up the batsman. As we come back to that, 16 overs done, it's 100 for 6. Thinking about the second, gonna make it quite comfortable. Have a look at the last wicket. This is ball shot. He is considering coming down the wicket, and he has to check himself because he sees it short, trying to cut it, trying to play the uppercut, gets that shoulder of the bat, and he says goodbye, and a little bit of got the umpire's eyes.
No, it's not necessary.
সেটা
Send-offs in this day and age, you don't see it very often, to be fair. Not allowed, you're not permitted to give the batsman a send-off and tell him where to go. You've got him out. What can the batsman say? He can't retaliate.
Indeed. Rather have the celebration like the salute, and you're elated.
কিন্তু রাউটার ভালো করে
শোনো কথা কও
মানে যদি শেয়ারিং লাইন চলি তাহলে 16 হবে
লাইন লিবো নাকি সেটা কথা কাটে
ডেডিকেটেড লাইন লরে মানে এটা রাউটার আমারে
Well, it's up there. Now, how far is this going? It's just falling short. They have to throw caution to the wind with less than 4 overs left. I think you'd expect the batsman to just be a little more aggressive. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, 19 balls remaining. Trying to get to that 140, I think, is minimum. 32 more.
সন্ধ্যার সময় আমরা এদিকে আছি
That's good cricket, actually, from Arafat. Just keep the strike. He would have been tempted by that short leg side bound. Just picks up a single. 17 overs bowled, 109 for 6.
Dost, kal bari jabo.
কিন্তু শিওর আমি তো
It's a little tuck away. Just not biding his time. I feel here before he really goes after it. 48 yesterday, match-winning innings. He has the capability.
Yeah, and he also realises that this is the last over for Ebadat. It's probably the trump card, he would feel, for Rajshahi. So maybe just biding his time this over and then probably have a go from the next over onwards. Try and have 2 big overs, especially into that short side the next over. It's been a tough innings thus far. No batsman's really got going or got out of the block. Shamim played nicely for his 35, and everyone else has been fairly circumspect, watchful.
Oh, that's what Shoaib does not need to do. He's got to keep one end up, ensure they don't lose a wicket, because that would be really disaster for the team.
Great save position. It just shows you, even when you're bowling at the death overs, if you hit a good line and length and a seam standing up, still a little bit in this pitch. That's why I was surprised Mahmudullah Riyad wanted the bat first. I felt when I did them, the bowl first kind of wicket conditions with bowl first.
Well, a quick throw, quick run. Nelson comes up. He thought it was pretty close, that throw. We'll have another look at that opportunity of the run out. Last thing we want to do is to lose a wicket through getting a run out.
Yeah, it was interesting. Mahmudullah wanted the bat first. There was plenty of grass in the pitch, and also, just as the toss happened, the light started coming on, so we just told him it might be a little bit in the air, a little bit difficult to put first up, so I thought he might have had a bowl first. Rajshahi bowled well.
Deviating down the leg side, and that's going to go and find its way to the boundary. This is very welcome for the Khulna team. It just shows that Ariful is prepared to play the orthodox shots as well as some very risky ones which pay off.
Yeah, Ariful's a good player, really good cricketer. He's obviously got the ability to clear the rope. He's got good technique, good temperament. That was evident on Tuesday. Never looked in a hurry, never looked phased by the daunting task. He's got a good technique, he clips it away beautifully leg side.
Pitches it up and it's driven straight to the fielder. Oh, that's very good. Good running.
Well, the throw, Arafat Sunny, I think it was, he threw it into the turf and took all the pace out of this, because Arafat smashes it in. The throw when it comes in, he might get another chance. Have a look when it bounces. The pace gets taken right out of it. Yeah. Otherwise, there's an opportunity, I think. Maybe in the evening game, that would have skidded on a bit more.
He's deviating also after just bouncing. A good finish to a good spell by Ibadat Hussain. 18 overs done, 116 for 6. Take a few chances, as many runs as possible. Oh dear, Mukidul trying to bowl that wide one, really goes wide, and that's an extra ball.
Not a bad option, just execution was wrong. Mukidul knows Arafat's prowess and is liking that leg side boundary, loves hitting leg side, mid wicket, long on, deep square, so he's trying to bowl wide Yorker. It's not a bad option. Just going to try and get the execution. Where leg come in, that's good. Going to drop that deep point down. Now this is an interesting field, offside. 3 sweepers on the offside, third man, then another wide third man and a deep extra cover. Field you don't see very often, so he has to bowl outside off stump. He cannot go anywhere near the stumps.
The batsman is going to know that and anticipate that. And he moves, you see, oh dear. It's 2 in a row, can't afford to do that. Rahman having a little bit of exercise, extending his arms.
It's the problem when you start having one plan. As a bowler, you're top of the mark and you're telegraphing, you're telling the batsman, I have to bowl here. So the batsman knows, and you haven't got that little bit of trickery up your sleeve because he cannot afford to go straight.
There he goes again, and it's going to be repeated once again. Oh dear, this is not on. 3 extra balls, 3 very important runs at it.
Oh, this is where Rajshahi have bowled. Plenty of balls in that. Mukidul. Not a short bowling. You need to be a bit fuller, I think. The short balls have proved profitable today, but at the moment he's going wide, he's going full, it's not working.
Is that a wide? No, the batsman moved across quite a bit. Maybe that stopped the umpire from signalling.
Well, the bowler has a little bit of leeway. As soon as the batsman starts walking across the stumps, the bowler can bowl outside that blue line. You have got a little bit of leeway as a bowler. Got to watch the batsman's feet, really important.
Well, it's a full toss, it's pointed all the way. What a lovely shot that is. This is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Now this is poor. It's telegraphed, it's obvious, and the execution again is not right. Cross seam, tries to go Yorker, gets it horribly wrong. Arafat's not going to miss out, he's in great form. Big plan B here, Rajshahi. Maybe even a plan C against this man.
Yeah, they've tried the wideish Yorkers, went wide, and then got away with one, and then a full toss. Batsman will be licking his lips now. That's a better delivery. You see, just sometimes you go the orthodox route and you don't allow the batsman to outthink you, and he tries to hit it, a ball that maybe should have been hit on the offside, trying to drag it.
Yeah, as a bowler you need to have the ability to have a plan A, plan B. You can't just say, I'm going to stand at the top of my mark and I'm going to bowl wide Yorkers. It's impossible to get it right time and time again. So you need that option of a plan B. Here's the skipper. Shanta's going to have a word. Just not quite working. It's Arafat. Well, Shahridul's going to almost just swing at every ball here.
He's targeting the stumps. He's got a bit of pad on it. He slowed it down. Rolled the fingers. Intelligent bowling. But importantly, Arafat is back on strike now. Well, this is the Ace virtual fan zone. Fans watching from their luxury of their homes comfortably and supporting their teams. Really, unfortunately, the stadium bereft of spectators because of the COVID requirements. Health before anything else. But this man is not going to hang about. Ariful on 33. It's gone again, big time in the slot. Thank you very much and bye-bye birdie.
Indecisive. Mukidul. He hasn't got his Yorkers right, he's worried. He runs up and bowls it on a length. Arafat says, thank you very much. Have a look at this. Guess this totally wrong. In the slot. Easy as you like. Good swing of the bat. Really good swing of the bat. Second maximum of the over. This over's been good. 17 off it so far.
All these big hits, he makes them look so effortless. Guy's got a lot of power and stuff. He's absolutely impeccable. This is a better delivery. Just sliding underneath. Much to the annoyance of the bats. Away, take the first one comfortably. Despite the fact there is an opportunity for the second, they're not going to take it. That is a very wise decision.
Shahidul's played his part. He's only on 8 from 9, but the partnership's 34. Fard Reza, well, he doesn't need much in terms of help, I don't think, from Mohammad Ashraful, because Fard Reza's been around a long, long time. He's bowled many a death over. He'll come in and try and bowl Yorkers. Some slow balls. Araful's going to try and hit straight. He's going to try and clear the left leg, hit through the line. 70 yards straight boundaries, no problem to him. We've already seen him clear 80.
They know each other's game very well. Played against each other, the batter and the bowler. He's trying to outsmart, just to think what Ariful will be considering. The big shots, understandably. So where does Farhad Reza bowl? Toss. Oh, that's going straight to the fielder. Has he got it? Oh, he's dropped it. Fortune.
Charged in, it was a good effort. It was flat, it was hit hard. Mahedi knew he had to try and make the ground. Araful missed out really. Full toss. Waist high full toss. Mahedi's on the charge. You realise he's got to make ground. He'd be disappointed. As a professional cricketer, once you get there, you get your hands underneath, you should hold on.
That's going to be signalled, will it? Yes, just confirmation. It's pretty wide. But you're right, you've done the hard work, seem to have just got off the blocks a little slow. Does he have to just try and cup his hands as the ball was dying on him. Nice ball, just for space a little bit.
Araful feels he missed out in that full toss. He thinks he should have hit that previous full toss that he was dropped on for a maximum. 27 degrees out there. Beautiful conditions. Slight breeze.
Ariful finished off with a flurry of sixes. Going to repeat that. Good ball, but he's got quite a bit of back to it. Found the sweeper, thinking of a second wouldn't be a wise option. Good throw in from the deep.
Yeah, it's a good feeling because Araful wanted to. He's desperate to get back on strike. It was only about 1.5 at best. Fielder was off the road quickly. It was good bowling. Farhad Reza got his Yorker in nicely. It's a little bit of reverse swing as well, Farhad Reza at the time.
I think he should go for his shots. Hello. Well, it worked. Whatever it was, you're not going to name that shot, but he tried to scoop, and then it was like a reverse scoop on the other side.
Is that your official name for the shot? The reverse scoop on the other side?
No other way to describe it. You tell me as you watch the replay.
I'll call it a root. Fantastic execution. He wants to go over a fine leg initially. Decides to go offside. Fantastic innovation.
Last ball coming up. And he's played away. And it's made off. Great way to finish the innings. 4 more runs. Absolutely scintillating stuff. It's time from the bat of Shahidul. It moves on to 17 at the end of the 20 overs. They move on Khulna to a respectable 146 for 6.
Yeah, good flurry.